Good morning, everyone. This is Erica with Aurora Heart Healing. Today, I would like to talk about a subject that is near and dear to my heart because it was affecting my heart for so long. This is the heart wall. 10 years ago, I stumbled upon Dr. Bradley Nelson. And from that day forward, my life was forever changed. I became an emotion code practitioner. I studied the body code, and that led me to even more modalities. But the most impactful thing that I found throughout everything that I studied was the heart wall. The best way that I can describe it, we have Rapunzel here and Rapunzel's castle. And in her castle, it's isolated. There's no really ability to go in it and out of it whenever we want. Anything can actually come into her castle and attack her because there's no ability to discern what goes in and out of this castle. This castle is a castle that is a really beautiful castle. It's got a moat and it's got a drawbridge and it has its protective barriers, but it's also big and expansive. And with this drawbridge, you can allow people to come in. If you see something that is scary or maybe possibly an attack, you can close the drawbridge and say, oh, no, we don't want that energy in here. Which one would you rather live in? Would you like a drawbridge or would you like that lonely, isolated castle? If you're anything like me, you want a drawbridge. You want to be able to say, yeah, my castle has been under attack before, my heart, but that does not mean that you do not have value. Maybe you're a trader and you're bringing in different materials that I never experienced or that I need, but don't produce myself. Which castle do we want to live in? When I found out that my heart wall was preventing me from giving as much as I wanted to receive as well, I knew something had to change. And it was the first thing that I cleared from myself. It took some time. It took some time to recognize what had been blocking my heart. But as I continued to grow and build and understand within myself that this heart wall was preventing me from truly living my best life, my most fulfilled life, even through all the heartache, even through all the pain. I suffered from depression for a long time and I didn't know how to stop it. And I found that the heart wall was actually the reason why I was depressed, suppressing what we feel. But mainly when we guard it from the world, when we guard our heart from the world, it is a suppression of our expression of who we are. And that's hard to live in a life that we don't really get to fully express the fullness of ourselves. Today, I would like to do a small, short guided meditation to help release or sense into what possibly is around your heart. So take a moment, just drop into your body, feel everything within you. Notice how your fingers feel, if they're cool, if they're warm. Maybe you're under a blanket. Maybe you're just sitting down at work. Just notice what you feel in your body. Take nice deep breaths in and out. Really connecting to your body, to your heart, to your mind. really feeling into your heart space now. Each breath you go in, imagine that that breath is circulating within your heart and you get to feel what's going on in there. Just noticing. And continue that breath in through your nose, imagining it's going in through your heart and then out. And just notice if there's any tension, any feeling of discomfort in your heart, in that space. Sometimes people can feel heaviness. Notice that. Notice what it feels like. You can put your hand on your heart too. It usually helps connect yourself to that heart space a little bit easier. You can put your other hand on your solar plexus as well to really help bring everything up that is being circulated as you notice what your heart feels like. And if there's anything that your heart messages, feelings, maybe there's a little bit of sadness, maybe there's a little bit of frustration, maybe there's some longing. I'm sensing some longing for some of the people. Any sadnesses, allow yourself to feel them, not as a, I'm going to hold on to you forever, but as a, thank you for teaching me what you needed to teach me. I can let you go now. Acknowledging each feeling that comes up and honoring it, treating it like a little kid, giving it a hug, sending it some love, maybe giving it a few encouraging words like, you've got this and you can do this and anything is possible, or I've got your back. And continue to feel that warmth, that each emotion that you acknowledge is released and sent off, cleared and cleansed. If there's any resistance, just notice it. Maybe you can rub your own chest, soothing yourself, soothing your heart. It is so powerful. It helps connect us in all of the relationships that we have with all the people that are around us, knowingly or unknowingly. Giving our heart the well-needed encouragement and acknowledgement that it deserves. I find it interesting that if our heart dies, we die. If our brain dies and our heart is still intact, we still keep living. Thank you, heart, for everything you do. Thanking your heart, understanding it, loving it, nourishing it. And with nice deep breaths out, allowing your body to release any of that tension, any of that pressure, any of that pain, that hurt, any feelings that are coming up. I'm hearing rejection. For some of you, you might feel rejected or you reject. A lot of the things that a heart wall does is says, no one shall pass. Each emotion that you acknowledge, you are forming a drawbridge to your heart, to that center of who you are that wants to be expressed but is scared to, or maybe fearful of hurting again. Allow yourself to breathe in and out all of that pain, that hurt, and each breath in, is cleansing and clearing to your body. Some of you might want to breathe in golden colored light. I'm seeing sparkly golden colored lights just being circulated through your heart to heal and to mend any of those spaces that have been broken or hurt. Feeling the gold, filling those little cracks and crevices that don't know exactly how to heal, and supporting your heart and your mind through that. And as you continue to release, as you continue to heal those cracks, give gratitude again for your heart, for all it does, keeps us alive, keeps us loving, keeps us hopeful. Notice any pressures being released. Notice anything that you feel that is feeling lighter as each emotion is acknowledged and released. Now, as we come to a close, thank your heart again. So much gratitude, so much love, so much understanding. Say a little prayer for your heart. What do you want for your heart? I am discerning with who comes in and out of my heart. My heart is open and expansive, and I allow myself to feel the love that others have for me. And it doesn't just have to be romantic. It can be friendship. It can be family. It can be strangers that have taught you something that you never knew you needed. Thank you, heart, for allowing those things to come in, because without that, there'd be no impact, there'd be no change. And a couple of releasing breaths out, allowing yourself to really push it out, give it to the universe, surrender that burden, that pain, that hurt, whatever it is for you, tension, the feeling of pressure. And know that the more that you release those walls, the bigger an impact you will create on this world. Because if we come at everything in defense, in they're hurting me, they're going to hurt me, or fear, then we end up with the world that we are in right now, with so many people suffering from depression, from feeling lonely, from all the things that we already deal with and struggle. But adding that component of being blocked off can send us into a spiraling depression. I know it did for me. I was depressed for years. I was on antidepressants, and it was hard. And I decided that I was going to figure out what happened, why this was happening. And when I did, and as all the layers fell off, I started to express myself in a way that I never did before. I started to step into who I am as a person and build a strong foundation and relationship with that person within me. So if you had any troubles, please reach out. Let me know. I'm here to support, even if it's just a consult and you need to talk. I would love to, because without you, there would be a missing place. You are important. You are here for a reason. Everyone is. You are unique and special in your own way. You are a cell on the whole entire body. And we all know what cancer does. It can take one cell to be in pain, to be in hurt, to spread. Be the healthy cell. Be the cell that can spread love and joy and compassion and understanding, because you are discerning and you allow things in and out. You're not isolated and alone and confused and don't know how. So today, I hope that your heart is just a little bit more healed, that you feel a lightness under this moon, this new moon in Leo, this full moon in Leo. I said new. And know that the fierceness of your love is important in this world. It will impact every single person that you come in contact with. And it is important to know that if you are free from all of those shackles, of those walls, those judgments, then we can go to a beautiful world where not only can I receive my nourishment, but I can give nourishment as well. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for coming. And please share this with anyone that you think might benefit from that short, quick meditation. Have a wonderful day.